You got the hiccups. You got smoothie on your face. You got teddy bear for baby. Right? Yeah. And this is 1/5. So it has 1/5 twice. So it's 2 times 1/5, right?
2 times 1/5.
Yep. Right, I got little Theo wrapped up for the first time today. I'm just now getting up and about and easing back into normal life. I made some chili for lunch, which is probably the easiest possible thing that you can make if you don't really want to spend a whole lot of time. So I didn't actually get any footage of that because, like I said, I'm easing back into it. But I have some things on the agenda for this afternoon. I want to swap out things in my bedroom to get it more Christmas ready. So I did order a few things that haven't actually came yet, like a really full, real looking garland that I want to put on the mantle. So I'm going to see what I have and see if I can get it looking how I want it without actually waiting for that. Maybe then I could just use the garlands later on the steps. So I'm going to do what I can and just start easing into Christmas decor. The kids are outside really enjoying the fall leaves.
The fact that we made a big pile of leaves.
Oh, I love your pile of leaves. Okay. Go ahead, Jude.
I
got little baby bundled up in here. I got flour on my wrap. We just finally had our first frost. It was actually really late this year. And so Luke and the boys have been spending all this time this afternoon cleaning up the garden, cleaning up just all the stuff we didn't get to. And then Luke's been doing a lot of composting to get ready for next year.
Mom, is the baby kind of happy right now? Is he sleeping?
He's sleeping.
My bed to bed.
Putting your beds to bed? Well, there's always next year. We were getting red tomatoes just a few days ago even. Now it's all gone.
Almost broke down. It's kinda...
I'm so cold and I want to go inside. I want to go inside.
Okay, we go inside. Are you calling the chickies, Danny?
No,
Micah, go ahead and go inside and I'll be right in with you, okay? You can go in.
No, I want to.
What are you doing? Are you calling the chickies?
I
hear you saying, "Here, chickie, Here, chickie, chickie."
Then not then that. Then I hear them and here, kitty, kitty.
I think he's saying, "Here, chickie, chickie."
I hear and
I think somebody's tired. Pretty much just occurred to me that I have not said his name on YouTube. So you heard me mention it a little bit earlier. His name is Theodore Justice. Now his nickname will be Theo, not Teddy, because if you remember, our last child is named Daniel Teddy Paul. It took us a really long time to decide on little Theo's name. It was on my list pretty much the whole time. It just took us a long time because we had a bunch of different names on the list, and you know, with home birth, you don't really have to make a decision. And it really wouldn't have even bothered me to not make a decision for a lot longer. I know a lot of people seem to be in a lot bigger hurry about it than me, to be honest. But we did. We finally called him Theodore. So Theo, I guess Luke said, oh, he could go by TJ someday, but I would probably prefer, like, I probably won't call him that, but I guess if he ever wants to, he could. Honestly, right now, his name to me, because I'm not used to calling him this, I always am either calling him Daniel, which is my youngest, or second to youngest now, or Benjamin, which is my sister's youngest. So most of the time he's called Daniel or Benjamin. So hopefully soon I get used to saying Theo. All right, I am ready to go ahead and do some Christmas decorating here in our bedroom. I'm going to swap out the sheets, bring in some greenery, swap the art above the mantle, do some stockings, probably lots of things I don't even have plans for yet, but I'm just gonna play around with it. Today's video is brought to you by Brooklinen. Before I tell you more about them, I want to tell you that they are having their largest sale of the year for Black Friday. So you can click my link in the description box below to get 20% off their sheets and other home items. They were founded on the idea that regular people deserve comfy, beautiful home essentials without the markup that usually comes with luxury products. We love using our Brooklinen sheets. I have all Brooklinen bedding currently on my bed. Since I'm going to be doing a traditional red Christmas, I'm gonna swap out this blue linen. I chose this gray, it's gray and light gray striped sheet, and that will just peek out on the top part of the bed. I went with a white duvet, which is what I normally do. This time, for the first time, I got the Luxe Hardcore Sheet Bundle. Now with the bundles, you actually save 25% by purchasing that way. You get the duvet, you get the fitted sheet, the top sheet, and 4 pillowcases. You can mix and match colors, which is really cool. Since we spend a third of our life in our beds, it makes sense to get the most comfortable possible sheets to go the extra mile. Luke and I went on a baby moon before we had Daniel, before we had Theo. And my mom and sister could not get over how comfortable my bed was. They kept talking about it. And so we might actually have to get my mom some kind of something for Christmas because she could not get over the comfort level of my bed, which I take very seriously. All right, make sure to check out the link in the description box below to get Brooklinen's largest sale of the year, their Black Friday sale, where you can get 20% off of sheets and other products from them as well. This quilt I leave on year round. It is a linen quilt from Brooklinen, and I love the layered look that it adds to the bed. It looks perfect all seasons of the year, but I especially like the added warmth in the winter. I added on these pillows that I made last year. They're a little wrinkly, but they'll come out of it. I could get my iron out, but I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, next I'm gonna swap out my pumpkin art. I have some different art that I found on Etsy for the Christmas season, so I'm gonna just put in this USB and swap it out. Okay, I sorted through what is fallish and what is still can go out for Christmas. The eucalyptus, the pine cones. I have a little basket in the barn that this goes in. I'm just gonna bring it right back out there. This I will cook, and these I'll just throw in the compost. All right, here's the direction I'm going in this room. Just green and red. I really want to get those new greeneries that look real. I think I'll probably swap out the mantle, but for now I do have these garlands, just some basic knit stockings. I got some beeswax candles, I don't know yet what I'll do with this ribbon. I think I will hang a couple of wreaths here on this armoire. So let's see. I really wanted this to look more full than it looked last year. And so I just actually layered 2 of these together and it looks pretty good. So I probably won't swap this one out, but I do want a lot of garland for the staircase as well. I'm also going to just add in some of this eucalyptus just because I have it and I think it looks really pretty in here. I'll just tuck it in throughout.
Hey Mom, how is it notice in there? What then? I don't see anything.
Well, that will be on Christmas morning, buddy. Nothing's in them yet, huh?
Mom, why not putting any presents now?
You want presents in there?
Yes. Wait, I want to turn this. Mom, why you take these bells off?
I didn't take those off. Those are just some random loose bells. I didn't remove any of the bells that you helped me put in the cottage. Okay? Is that what you were worried about?
Yeah.
I didn't.
This out the cottage.
I didn't take that out the cottage. I did not do that.
Well, Mom, why you take this out the cottage?
We just have a lot of decor. None of that came out of the cottage.
Oh. Mom, the cereal.
You're missing a four-wheeler ride. Somebody woke up. Theo. Theo. He was at his appointment, at his 1 week appointment, already above his birth weight, so that's good. That's the last time we weighed him. But I don't like being put down at all, which is normal for all babies, right? Nope. Pick me up. All right, I am going to be doing a Christmas morning French toast casserole breakfast that I'm gonna be shooting tomorrow for a video. And so I'm gonna get my sourdough French bread from my blog going. To do that, I'm just gonna combine a cup of starter, which I fed about 4 or 5 hours ago, so it's fed starter, 1 1/4 cup water, 2 teaspoons salt, 4 cups flour, a tablespoon honey, and 2 tablespoons olive oil. And I'm just gonna allow that to ferment overnight so that tomorrow I can make my French toast casserole, which is gonna be so good. Super excited for it. I'm just kneading until I get to where it passes the window pane test. So that's just where you can stretch it enough that you can see through it. I think we're about there. Now you can over knead too. I have this very nice elastic and smooth dough. I'm gonna add it to a greased bowl, just a little olive oil, and then tomorrow it'll be nice and fermented. I'm actually gonna do this twice, make this double, because sometimes with shooting recipes you run into an issue and it makes sense to be prepared to shoot it again. Luke took the oldest 4 to Awana's. We have 2 in bed, and I am just relaxing with the baby. Got my feet up. This actually was the most activity that I've done since he's been born. I've just been trying to really take it easy. I know back in the day people spent a lot more time after birth, and we get right back to it. I have every desire to do that, but I'm also like, I think this would be worth it to take a little extra time. And so I am doing that, and that's kind of the plan. As little as possible, which means that I still have a ton to do. Again, thank you to today's video sponsor, Brooklinen. Make sure to check out the link in the description box below to get 20% off for their big Black Friday sale. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse.